Okay, let's begin. Maystone missing. Let's pay that for Fairy Gala. Let's go. Clear half of the event today. Chapter 1, Maystone missing. Fairy Gala. Excuse me, head mage, we've been looking for you. Something strange going on. Scarabia's usually warming you around, but it's getting a bunch of snow. We shovel enough to get out of our dorm, only to find a hollow mirror as hot as an oven. Asim, Viper, it's happening at your dorm too. The temperature has been aberrant at my office as well. It's so cold in there, why feathers could freeze over. Temperature control on this campus handled by fairies who draw power from a highly valuable Maystone this school maintains. Perhaps someone vandalized it in some fashion. Then we should go and check on it, on the double. Mirror chamber, let's go. So this Maystone you mentioned is stored in the mirror chamber? Yes, it's strictly forbidden for anyone to enter without my permit. Wait a minute. Sweet merciful 7! Sweet merciful 7! Gone! Gone! The precious Maystone that supplies the fairies with magical power is gone! Huh? It is? Is it? Viper, summon every house warden to the hit mage's outfits at once! I'm calling an emergency meeting. Someone's sus. We gotta suss someone out. Emergency meeting. Vote someone out. I vote for Riddle. He's too sus. He's short. Why is this room so cold? Oh, thank goodness. Octavian's been so unbearably hot all day, I fear I was on the cusp of dehydrating into octo jerky. It's the sauna in Ignihide. What if these fries are PCs? Requesting we shut the dorm down for emergency maintenance, sir. Quiet in the office. As you are no doubt aware, we are presently unable to regulate the temperature in buildings across the campus. The cause, I'm afraid, is that the Maystone acting as fairy power supply is missing. That's the thing you're yelling about, right? Just so. Our campus buildings are kept pleasantly livable all year round by virtue of the magic of fire fairies, water fairies, and wind fairies. Just to name a few of our many fey benefactors. With the Maystone gone, we cannot fuel the fairies' magic and thus cannot control the campus's air conditioning. I kept it stored in the mirror chamber to avoid this precise scenario, and yet someone has undoubtedly stolen it. The nerve. The audacity! You just said that the stolen object is a Maystone that supplies the type of magical power that fairies favor. Wouldn't it follow then that the fairies would be our first suspect? As I recall, there's fays right here among us, a rather tall one at that. That's a bold implication you're making, Ashen Grotto. Also, oh my god, they remembered to invite Malios! Malios was remembered! Oh, it's a miracle! Are you suggesting that I, the heir apparent of Briar Valley, would stoop to common thievery? Perish the thought, pardon me, I meant no offense, of course. Dude, the amount you could get from a Maystone would be a drop in the bucket to Malios. He's already a balance-breaking character with auto-filling MP gauge of his. Yeah, for sure, nobody here would think for a minute you're behind this, Malios. Just so you know, if you happen to know anything relevant, it'd be nice to hear. Like, does anything Fae related come to mind? Or anything else along those lines? You know... When I was out on a stroll last evening, I did glimpse some fairies around here. A kind I don't see very often. They were palm-sized and clad in leaves. There were 2 of them, and they were struggling to carry an iridescent stone. Why, that's it! That must be the missing Maystone! Draconia, which way were they headed? Toward the botanical garden, I believe. We depart at once, everyone! Make haste! I guess they took my vote into consideration. Riddle got voted off because he had no lines in this scene. Hairpin 2. Okay. Okay. Shoot. Okay, 6. Let's go to the Fairy Gala. Sorry, Rainbow Sprinkle, I wasn't able to reply since I was in full reading mode, but yes. Yes, I really hope we get a second Starry Night. If I had to pick, I kind of want to see Ace in it, just because I want to pair Ace and Deuce with Starry Night's outfits. Azul would absolutely look killer in it, just because he's already really great with the water theme. It has the other Silver. The other one my pick would also go for Silver, just because he looks absolutely stunning in white and blue outfits. Okay. Honestly, I just assumed your dorm Zool was already at level 80. Sadly, mines are still under level. My biggest is still Kaleem at level 60. True. Anyway, let's go. Chapter 2, Fairy Gala. I need to set this up so that it catches my face better. Hello? VTube Studio? Well, this is close enough. Okay. Hello? There we go. Okay. Chapter 2. Fairy Gala. Fairy Gala. Botanical Gardens. Let us take a discreet peek inside. We mustn't alert all fairy suspects. I already forgot how to do the Crowley voice I was doing just earlier. I see some tiny fairies grouped up. They're definitely carrying an iridescent stone. That's it! That's the precious Maystone that vanished from the mirror chamber. Those fairies in leaves are called craft fairies. They make the tools and implements their fae brethren need to change the seasons. Does that mean they stole the Maystone to use in some feat of engineering? There's Riddle. Look now. Look, now different fairies coming. No, that's not a good Riddle voice. It needs to be something more stern and serious. Look now. Look now. No. Look now. A different fairy is coming up, and they're carrying something. Is that a tiara? They have fixed the Maystone to it. Don't tell me they've pilfered such precious stones simply to put it in making accoutrements. Oh, hey, a bigger fairy's coming up now. You know she's boss level because she's got an escort. My, I believe that's... And now they placed the Maystone adorned tiara upon her head. That's interesting. So they crafted a haute couture crown for the larger fairy. The gemstone colors does match her dress nicely. Is this really the time for fashion appraisal? I've seen that golden fairy before. You have? Shining like gold, she towers over other fairies, her beautiful wings aflutter. Thus is she revered by her diminutive brethren. There's no mistaking. That is the queen of the Feyland, where the smaller fairies gather. What? She's the fairy queen? If she's outside of her domain this time of year, there's one likely explanation. Night Raven Botanical Garden has been selected as the venue for the Fairy Gala. I beg your pardon? The Fairy Gala? Dear oh dear goodness gracious me. What's this Fairy Gala? Sounds like a hoot to me. The Fairy Gala is a festival that fairies hold to usher in spring. Those who dwell in the Fairyland choose a place to hold it on a whim when spring draws near. Supposedly, they celebrate the turning of the season with fancy outfits and glitzy fashion show to showcase them. Okay, this is getting ridiculous. Let's just shoo off the stupid fairies and take the Maystone back. No, you can't. The Fairy Gala is no mere celebration of fairy fashion. It is specifically a festival to herald the arriving of spring. If it were to be interrupted or spoiled, it would encourage the fairies' wrath. And Twisted Wonderland would be forever enveloped in a winter's cold, harsh embrace. When the fairies decide upon a venue, there is no negotiating. That's the trouble with the Fairy Gala. Just what we need. Forces of nature will throw temper tantrum when someone makes them mad. Look who the fuck's talking, Riddle! Fairies can be surprisingly stubborn and petty. You'll find precious few as mild-mannered as myself. Wow. Their dead point humor's totally OP. This fucking idiot. We can hardly we can hardly chase off the fairies, but it's sitting around waiting patiently for the gala to end. Also, no, not an option. From what I've heard, the Fairy Gala's post-event festivities can easily run 3 months. Wait, I'm putting too much pressure there. Without that Maystone, temperatures across campus will remain in a state of chaos. We cannot hold classes under such condition. I say we all work together to take it back. Why do you all look so positively unenthused? Here we go again with the same old story of self-important grown-up dumping unpleasant work on his students. You're right. Being unable to hold classes is a serious problem, but is it one that students have any business addressing? The head mage is the one responsible for campus affairs. As a student, I fail to see how any of this is my job. Goodness, I know temperatures are in flux, but you needn't all be so unseasonably cold. Even so, I have a feeling you'd respond thusly. So be it. I'm afraid school is cancelled until the Fairy Gala concludes and the air conditioning is fixed. School's cancelled, sweet! However, missing 3 months of classes mean I won't be able to advance you to your next year of study. The entire student body will be held back, yourselves included. What? Preposterous! Me? Held back a year? That's unacceptable for me as well. It would be devastating to my public image. There, you see, I'm perfectly fine with canceling classes, but it simply wouldn't do for all of you. And being the kind soul that I am, can hardly disregard your feelings on the matter. That still doesn't sit well with me. But I suppose we have no choice. This is absurd, but with our advancement effectively being held over our heads, our options are limited. One sec. That like a gas or something was stuck in my throat. Then we have an agreement. Wonderful! Let's all work to overcome this adversity together! It's good to know Crowley can play even the house wardens like a fiddle like he does us. Okay, 8. So, does the cost is just being increments of 2? 4, 6, 8, 10, blah, 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 blah. Let's continue. Oh god, I just remembered. This is also our first rhythm event. A flat voice. I don't know how to do a flat voice. Something like this. Like what type of flat voice or... I usually just go for something energetic for voicing Colleen, since he's always the party guy. Chapter 3. Take back the Maystones. At Mage's office. So in review, you have 2 tasks. 1. See the Fairy Gala through to completion. 2. Take back the Maystone. These objectives must be achieved in tandem. With that established, I open up the floor for discussion. Say, Malus, you're a fae like the queen, right? What if you went up there and were like, hey, excuse me, the stone is valuable to us. Can we have it back? The fae are no monolithic entity. We come in many different varieties. There are flora fae, light fae, fauna fae, everything from thistle fae to dragons like myself fall under the same broad umbrella. We come in different sizes and speak different languages. Not all of us get along, either much like humans, really. Were I to so much as set foot in their gala, those tiny fairies would grow frightened and scattered to the winds. Some help you are. If reasoning with them is off the table, then our only option is left is force. That would only aggravate matters. Perhaps we should explore methods of taking it back peacefully without being noticed. If an inconspicuous solution is our aim, then what if we crafted an imitation tiara and swapped it out with the real one? As an actor, I can tell you the most jewelry used in movie filming is just imitation costume jewelry. Of course, it's convincing enough to fool lay about so long as they refrain from scrutiny. You make a fine observation. As far as I could tell, those fairy were only regarding the Maystone as a pretty rock. A counterfeit would go unnoticed as long as it remains aesthetically identical. How would you even make the swap? You saw how well guarded the queen was. How is an outsider's gonna get close to her without drawing a bunch of aggro? The Fairy Gala is a large-scale event, yes. Surely they cannot keep track of every single attendee. Getting closer to the queen on the day of the gala wouldn't draw any undue suspicion. Sneaking into the Fairy Gala, reaching the tiara and swapping it with a fake. That's quite a cunning plan. However, there was one snag. It hinges on having some manner of magic spell or item that disguises someone as a fairy, a prospect as unrealistic as it is. In stock! Wait, what? Wait, oh! In stock, it has to be fair. Hi, Vintage Lunatic, and this is a gacha game. Twisted Wonderland, a Disney gacha game. Who's there? Who's there? I recognize that voice. In stock! Oh, this is gonna be funny. I really wish this was voice. I really wish just hearing Sam in an event is gonna be hilarious. Alright. Hi, Vintage Lunatic. Thank you for coming. This is in my first in a long ass time early morning stream. Because I had to wake up at 4 a.m. for this. But basically, we're doing the Fairy Gala event. Look at the sexy lion man who's just staring at your soul. Look at him. Look at him. Anyway, we're just passing the event, the story, reading through it, and I guess I'll be doing some twist tunes. The event's not fully out yet, though. So Shatness, there will be a second stream to this later on in a few days. Yeah, he's also the SSR, so good luck getting him. Oh, here's his regular version. Look at that, look at that. He's based, well, not really based, but think of him as the Scar of the game. I actually do have him. I'll show you a quick run through. Here's Riddle for the Queen of Hearts. Leona, Scar. They're not actually anime Disney villain, but Oh my god, yes, yes. I mean, I can say that about a lot of vignettes, but vignettes where the characters are just laughing are just the best, especially when they have a maniacal laughter. Okay, let me go back to the Fairy Gala. I already showed what I wanted to show. Windswept. Let's go chapter 4. Oh man, I'm gonna be so busy after this stream. Yeah, they take inspiration from from classic Disney villains. There are 7 dorms in total. The first dorm, based off Alice in Wonderland, Heart's Labule. The second dorm, based off Lion King, Savannah Claw. The third dorm, based off The Little Mermaid. Well, they're the respective villains of their movie. So Queen of Hearts, Scar, Ursula, Octavenio. The fourth, my favorite, based off Jafar, Scarabia. The fifth dorm, based off the Evil Queen, Pomefiore. The sixth dorm, based off Hades, Igni High, the Gamer dorm. And the seventh dorm that everyone's still waiting to have its story released, based off Maleficent, Diasomnia. Chapter Forge, Windswept, at Mage's office. Greetings, Head Mage, my little imps. You seem to be in a bit of a bind. Hello, Sam. Why am I not surprised you have an internal radar for desperate business opportunities? My friends in the shadows tipped me off, actually. Let me guess, Head Mage, is this what you're in the market for? A vial full of golden powder, I take it that's fairy dust. Why yes, good eye, my horde friend. Fairy dust is a source of power for the fairies living in the Feylands, the way I hear it. No dust, no flying, fluttering, or even floating for them. Feyland fairies keep themselves coated in the stuff all the time, which means, conversely, anyone with fairy dust sprinkled on them count as part of the crew. With this, you could sneak into the party like you were planning. I hear the Feylanders treasure fairy dust so much, they appoint an official dust guard to safeguard it. And yet you have an entire vial of it in your hand. How did you come to acquire it, Sam? Trade secret, I'm afraid. Normally I prefer to spare such expensive, but the Fairy Gala leaves me in no position to refuse. I'll be purchasing that fairy dust, bill it to the school. Thanks, pleasure doing business with you. Well, that takes care of one problem. We have one means of disguising someone as a fairy. But this is a tiny vial. This much dust won't be enough to cloak every house warden present. We'll have to nominate someone to infiltrate the Fairy Gala. This event is a hotspot for fairy world elites. Our nominee will need to carry himself with grace and refinement, You also need to convincingly glamorous attire, of course. Indeed, the ideal infiltrator will need to know his way around parties for the upper crust. Incidentally, I have on good authority that the theme this year's Fairy Gala is windswept. Windswept, you say? That sound evocative of breezy broad stretches of land. Oh boy. Oh boy. What do I have on my face? What, do I have something on my face? Hey, don't look at me. In the Feylander's eye, I believe you two would have the most windswept look. Agreed. Savannas and desert environments are certainly qualify. As poor excuse for nobility as he is, Leona is a royal and Kaleem is the heir to the most prominent and wealthy family in all of the Scalding Sands. Yes, I should think they both know their way around the gala. Leona and Kaleem get my vote. Are we down here? Okay, GG. I'm sure our two infiltrator will have many preparations to make, so this would be a good point to adjourn. I wasn't invited to start with, so I'll just see myself out. No, I thought he was invited. Come on. Why can no one invite Malios? I swear, it's gonna be a plot point in chapter 7. My, how quick everyone is when they want to get out of something. Look who's fucking talking, mister. Oh, hey, chapter started. Bye-bye, I'm going on vacation in book 4. Fucking asshole. What villain would I want to be? That'd be a tough one. None of the villains are all that great. Also, you should know the t-shirts are the evil stepmother, well, either stepfather in here. Vargas, which is basically just Gaston, and Cruel, which is literally just Cruella de Vil. Okay. Infiltration team, let's go! Hopefully I have enough fairy dust for the event, though. I'll have to grind a shit ton of fairy dust later. I'll leave the grinding for the twist and grinding for when the last missions are there. Dr. Facilier, that's, if you mean the Disney version, Rainbow Sprinkles, that's Sam's, other character. Okay. Chapter 5, The Infiltration Team. At Mage's office. And there you have it, boys. The continued peace and well-being of our school is in your hand. Count me in. I'm all too happy to help. Oh, count me out! Why should I have anything to do with infiltrating some dumb party? Let me be clear, I hate schmoozing, galas, gag, balls, barf, etc. King's Scholar, consider the possibility that as Singh fails in his endeavor in spring is not forthcoming. Wouldn't you be among those most affected by the state of affairs of the feline beastmen? A perpetual winter would stop you of your drive. Savannah Claus, many beastmen student, and I imagine the temperature change to do them no favors. They have trouble staying active. Your dorm's performance and energy would plummet drastically. Are you willing to accept that risk? Fine, whatever. Woo! Fairy party! This is exciting! Say, is it okay if I bring Jamil along for this? I hate for him to miss out. By all means. In fact, I insist you do. I certainly rest a lot easier that way. You could use an attendance yourself, King's Scholar. Someone to keep you honest and prevent you from stealing away the moment I'm not watching. How about Hal, your fellow Savannah Claus student? He's a diligent sort. Are you serious? That guy's the textbook definition of inflexible, and with him around... Point is, I'm ruling him out. Make it Ruji. Bushi! Are you sure your motive there isn't having... Are you sure your motive there isn't having someone who will follow your lead and enable you to skip out on your duties? Do you trust me or not if you don't take me off the infiltration team? How can a student of this school be so selfish when his home away from home is facing a crisis? I'll assign you a mediator who will report back to me in a timely manner. I've already called them over, in fact. Could it be who I think it is? What can I do? Great. Hey! We're in the event oh wait, no, we were in the event in Beanfest 1. We weren't in Beanfest 2 because it was the same story but in another point of view, that's why. Great. We're Crowley's Stooges again. I see yet another absurd assignment coming. It's a son of a desert ramshackle dorm. The whole place gonna be uninhabitable for those of us among the living if someone doesn't do something about this. I knew it! You and Grim, you're getting in on the Fairy Gala too, huh? I couldn't ask for better backup. Welcome aboard! Oh, these herbivores. I'm not some sheepdog for the record. You don't have to be afraid, Leona. I'll make sure to look after you too. Excuse me? I see a fight brewing already. Alright, you, listen up. Your job is to keep an eye out on our infiltrators and ensure they don't cause problems at the Fairy Gala. Yes, sir. You expect me to be able to control these guys? Honestly, realistically speaking, all I'm gonna do is stare at Kaleem. Kaleem in a white, fancy, formal outfit with tight pants. Yes. All I want is just to stare at Kaleem and ask him to rip open his shirt. That's all I'm gonna be doing this event. The success of this operation is riding on you. The success of this school is riding on me, you fucking lazy asshole. Okay. 12. Plan. Let's go. Oh, I never closed this. I forgot to close my browser. No wonder it's kind of been iffy. There we go. Close that. In here. There we go. There we go. Sorry. Hopefully now my bitrate gets better now that Google Chrome isn't eating away at my signal. Yep. Yeah, no, Rainbow Sprinkle, the start of this game was literally everything you ever wanted. Just Octavenil. And, well, you get more Octavenil when we get Halloween, at least. Like, you have an entire banner with the twins in Halloween getup. Give me a sec. I need to stretch a little. My knees are hurting. Also, for context, I'm streaming from my room since my mom has the living room because she's working from home today. And my chair and stuff are super uncomfortable to the point that I've decided to I'm going the poor man route. I'm streaming from a box and sitting on the floor. Well, not the floor, more like on my bed, on the floor, because I don't have the because my bed part kind of broke, so now I just have the mattress. Right, that's mattress on the thank you for the subscription, Lunatic. Luna, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Oh my god. Anyway, just relaxing, changing my position here. Sorry for the model leaning to one side now. But anyway, I just hit the cable for my lamp that's on, and it almost fell down and broke, and probably would have hit me since my leg is right in the area where it would have fallen. Okay, anyway, ramshackle dorm. Kaleem, why? Why must you always sign up for trouble on the spot? How many times have I told you to say I'd like some time to consider before agreeing? Leona, you have got to stop dragging me into these messes. You just want to dump all your dirty work on me? But everybody needs our help. I'm sure if we all put our head together, we'd be just fine. Oh, get over it. It's not like I want to be here either. But it's a fairy festival. Don't you want to see that at least once? Do you understand what's at stake here? We're not going to sit bubbly and discuss the weather. Actually, we kind of are, but no matter. If you want me in, give me at least 10 thou marks an hour for my time. Then we can talk. Yeesh! All they do is bicker. Hope you guys are already held back. Are you all okay with letting camp? Oh no. Yeah, the first one was pretty. That would be unacceptable. If Kaleem got held back a year, it would be an embarrassment to the Asim family name. Unlike a rather royal family, I shall name House Asim as a family of merchant that can't afford to have their heir get labeled as indolent. Hey, I heard that. Good grief. You're right. That we're just wasting time here. We're not in a position to say no at this point regardless. Let's do what you suggest and get to work on a plan. All we have to do is swap out the tiara, right? Sounds like enough of a plan to me. That's a goal, not a plan. The tiara is sitting on the queen's head, right? We need to work out how to make the actual switch. Can't we just use magic to levitate it all sneaky like off her head? Fae are much more sensitive to magic than humans are. Can't you tell that much from Alios? This is the queen of the Feylands we're talking about, which should assume they won't immediately notice even the slightest use of magic. Yep, you're right about that. Bunch of mages that can't use magic at all. Cool, that's a tight constraint right out of the gate. Don't be thick, that's where you come in, Ruji. How do you figure? You'll swap the tiara the queen's wearing for the fake. Directly by hand. Wait, what? What, me? Oh yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Ruji is pretty much a thief. He's a pickpocket. He just takes everything he wants. Really? Wait. Oh, we're getting in. We're getting Ruji. Ruji Buchi. Ruji Buchi. Yeah. I'm not really all that into Ruji, but he actually does kind of looks cute in the outfit. Yeah, that's the problem with white outfits. Like, if I want to eat some ribeye steak or barbecue ribs, white outfits are gonna die. And yeah, like in book 3, he just swiped a shit ton of contracts. Of course he's gonna be numero uno when it comes to stealing something. Uchi! Okay, chapter 12 is another... Chapter 7 is another 12. So far 4, 6, 8, 10, 10, 12. Eh? Oh shit. Okay. Okay. Hello, stream. Can you... Sorry about that. Sorry. Long story short, I touched the Ethernet cable and it died. Sorry about that. I don't think they're gonna bring unions yet. Hopefully those will stay a year behind for us, or two. For me, man, what's gonna be my... I mean, outside of Kaleem, I don't know which birthday to save up for. But oh my god, I saw a birthday Deuce recently on Twitter. I loved it! The one with the black and red outfit. It looks so good on him! Yeah, I mean next year. Next year we'll definitely get it, but I mean, I don't think we'll get them this year. Like, we'll be 1-2 years behind on the birthday outfits at least. But anyway, Kaleem is 100% on my getting every single version of him list. Other than that, I guess Ace and Deuce, but I don't know. I won't have enough for both of them. So I'll always be skipping one or the other. I definitely know my next whale option is Starry Night Deuce though. Okay. Anyway, how to draw attention, chapter 7. Let's continue. Okay. No, my shoulder's starting to hurt. There we go. Okay. Are we gonna start fighting now? Oh wait, right, there's no fights in this event. Wouldn't it be easier to spot the magic? Not for Ruji. He's got sticky fingers and the skills to back it up. Besides, not like the queen's got the tiara stowed in her inside jacket pocket or something. It's sitting right on her head, out in the open, just begging to be swiped. That makes this way harder, actually. Oh, I get it. So that's why you wanted to bring Ruji instead of Jack. Jack tend to stand out in any crowd. I can't think of anyone better suited to this plan than Ruji. I'm on board with your idea, Leona. Oh, jeez. Are you guys serious? So, Ruji, how many seconds do you need to switch one tiara out for another? Accounting for the size of the tiara and the kind of surrounding we'll be in, I say about 15 seconds. He says 10 seconds. You shaved 5 seconds off my estimates! Yeah, because I know you. You added some breathing room, didn't you? You got me. Either way, I'm gonna need the queen distracted the whole time for this to work at all. So you need 10 seconds of full distraction. How would one draw attention at a Fairy Gala safely and without raising suspicion? Well, this party is supposed to celebrate the arrival of spring, right? What better way to celebrate than with a parade? We could throw a big fancy one that leaves the queen totally starstruck. We could wear dazzling costumes and bring music troops. Classic Kaleem solution. Throw money and bodies at the problem, make them go away. Did you forget our limited supply of fairy dust? Actually, I think he might be onto something. The Fairy Gala centerpiece event is a fashion show, right? Yep. Anything goes on the wrong way, apparently. Dancing, singing, all fair game as long as it celebrates spring. According to Sam, it's a really glitzy show. It sounds like a ton of fun. That's our angle. Myself, Kaleem, and Leona will draw the whole venue's attention in the fashion show. While the queen's distracted, Ruji, Grim, and you will switch out her tiara. Excuse me? You expect me to put myself on display for the entertainment of fairies? You'd be surprised how long 10 seconds can last. We'll need full coordinated effort to buy time for Ruji. Grim and Prefect Yu will be running support for Ruji. That leaves the three of us to do the show. You're free to say no, but I think you're the one with the most to lose if we don't succeed. It may just have to go and open his big mouth. I'll be counting on you guys. Our success is riding on you. We don't exactly have any fashion show experience between us, though. Don't worry about that part. I've got an idea. Basically, let's bring in Vil. And here they are. Our secret weapons to ensure success. Really? A fashion show with this group? More like a potato parade. It's training time, pups. Great. Just great. Vil and Cruel. Cruel was the second one. I didn't realize it until after I said pup. Wait, is the audio kind of lagging behind there? Oh yeah, the audio's super lagged there for a bit. Let me close air server for a second. Anyway, let's get back to the event story. Gosh, corrupting more people into this game. That is my new life's purpose. Ramshackle dorm lounge. Great. Just great. I knew it. It was both of them. Vil and Professor Cruel. You'll be the stars of the fashion show with our support. Isn't that right, Professor Cruel? But of course, Sean Heights. Oh boy, what a pair to bring. Jamil, do you have any idea what you signed us up for? Look, I wasn't exactly keen on this myself. Vil is a top model and Professor Cruel is a fashion maven in its own right. Yes, they're going to run us ragged if we have them as coaches. But getting their help is the only way to succeed, period. Otherwise, we amateurs will just embarrass ourselves on stage, guaranteed. No wonder Scary dorm of mindfulness, you really are willing to go to any lengths to achieve a goal. Your aim is to keep the the entire venue's gaze riveted upon you and steal the tiara while doing so. I call it Operation Steal the Show, and steal you shall. Or my name isn't Vil Schonheit. Can I go home yet? Alright. First off, we'll need to ensure you're all properly dressed. Everybody gets a fitting. Really? Even the ones not in the show? You still have to blend in with the fairies at the gala. I'm not about to let my pups show up to a formal affair dirty and ungroomed. Rejoice, the most fitting attire you could wear to this party will be selected by yours truly. I really wish this was voice. I can't wait for the anime. I can't wait to hear how they all sound actually dub. Oh my god, Pomefiore Ballroom. Ah! Okay, Ruji actually looks cute and Leona actually looks regal. Kelly! Kelly! I just want to rip open that shirt. Come on, just open it up. Show off your chest a little bit more, please. Please, just undo a few buttons. What do you think? Are they looking sufficiently well groomed? I have to hand it to you, Professor Cruel. These outfits have deliberately muted colors to better highlight the beauty of the wearers, giving them a stoic, mysterious look. Yet the loose sleeves and untucked shirts retain a certain rugged air, windswept indeed. It's nice to have a proper fashionista here to save me a lengthy breakdown. You threw more outfits on us than I could count. Put something on, take something off, repeat ad nauseum. That was more tiring than spell drive training. You think? This is pretty normal for when having outfits tailored, right, Leona? Pretty much. That was dizzying. I'm glad we've settled on our attire. Don't relax just yet. Even a slick shirt can look like a paper bag if the one wearing it doesn't move with beauty and grace. If you want to achieve an attention-grabbing performance at a fashion show, you'll need two things. A beautiful walk and a beautiful performance. Let's see how well the lot of you can strut. Wait. Fuck! What the fuck? Ah. Okay. You want us to walk? I can do that in my sleep. I feel like walking is a lot harder to figure out when trying to do it as a conscious actions. Don't psych yourself out, just relax and put one foot ahead of the other. Oh god, no. Oh god, the audio is desynced so hard. Okay. Sorry, I can't talk or pay attention to chat at all. The written portions of this game are hell. Okay. It's also pretty hell when my phone is kind of lagging, so sometimes they just teleport. Okay, I'm doing it well. Come on. Can we get this over with? Oh god. And this is only an easy. I'm going to hate this when I have to play it on hard later in the week. I wonder if this counts for our... Oh my god, it lagged there and it fucked my combo over. Come on, I was doing so well. Yep, audio desynced is bad right now. I mean, gems. Okay, that was a ridiculously long one because of all of the interruptions, but okay, another chapter with just 14 fairy dust. I'm running out of fairy dust though, so that's annoying. Missions. Walk the runway, walk that runway. There we go. Let's get started. I'm not gonna really grind the twist tunes because I'm sure the hard versions that are unlocked near the end of the event are the ones that'll actually farm me up all the good shit. So I'll just farm up other stuff while I wait for it to drop. Let's get started. Come Fiore Dorm Ballroom. Ooh, we got the evil schemy music. I must say, I am surprised. I wasn't expecting you to be half this grateful. Consider me impressed, Jamil. You humble me with your praise, Vil. You were rather poised yourself, Colleen. Perhaps home tutoring does make a difference. Wow, you think? You're making me blush. I don't know if I'd say my poise comes from tutoring though. It's probably just because I like to dance. Kaleem studied traditional dance since he was a child. I'm a bit of a street dancing myself. I'm a bit into street dancing myself. Ah, that would explain why your core muscles are so well developed. And on to the other side. Leona, what was that utterly abysmal gate? What? I walked the same as the Scarabia guys. You most certainly did not. You have none of Jamil's flexibility or Kalim's class. Your feet dragged along the ground, your posture is atrocious, your head bobs when you walk, and you swagger like some kind of ruffian. Some prince you are. Are you sure you're not some royal jester? Actually, no. Saying that does a disservice to jesters everywhere. Yeah, she's not pulling any punches. Schoenheit. I think for a pup as poorly trained as King Scholar here, we'll need to start with the basic, walking on two legs. Otherwise, we might as well be shucking a newborn kitten down the runway. I think you have the right idea, Professor Cruel. We can't expect elegant performance from Leona when he doesn't even have the fundamentals of walking down. And both his gait and his performance need work, then I'd prefer to focus on walking with the limited time we have. As low as I am to admit it, Leona could make an eye-catching main model if we leverage that air of smug superiority he gives off. As for you two Scarabia gentlemen, I give you your runway walks 10 across the board. It's time for you to move on and try a dance. Your job will be to deliver a dance performance that livens up the venue and gives your sorely lacking main model some much needed punch up. Taking everyone's talent or lack thereof into account, this is the only solution. Agreed. Schoenheit, your plan is the only one that can even out our skin color size deficit. I question if the two of us are good enough to cover how bad Leona is. We'll give it our best. I told Leona I'd look after him, and I will. I'm embarrassed to be part of Savannah Claw right now. Sorry, my Dorm's house word is giving you guys so much extra work. Just saying, I happen to be an expert walking on two legs. Feel free to hit up all Grimmy for some coaching since you clearly need it. Okay, I'm starting to get real sick of... Quiet! I will not tolerate no pointless yipping. Here's the plan, pups. Take lesson from Schoenheit and put on the best performance you can. Let's get this started with some Fairy Gala lessons right now. What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, that's the end. Earn a total of 50 hairpins. Okay, no, it is not the end of that. I'm gonna go for all in. Pray for me. My phone's kind of heating up, so that may also be why it lagged there for a second earlier. Okay. Please, for the love of God, don't let me fuck up. No! I've already fucked up. Oh my god! Oh my god, no! I was doing so well and it lagged out of nowhere. I've already closed all of the other apps though. What the fuck? Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, okay, okay. I'm doing... No! I hate the fucking good. I hate that good breaks your combos. Oh my god, I missed that one. Oh my god. Just barely reached SS. Are you kidding me? Okay, I'm gonna close the game in a sec. For a sec, because goddamn is it lagging. Oh yay, that does count for... Okay, wait, actually I'm pretty sure it is fucked up. Yeah, it is definitely fucked up. Let me close and open this. And chapter 10. Glad I'm not those guys. Okay. God, so many problems, one after another. Why? Why is it always at this point? Okay. Come Fiore dorm. Ballroom. Chapter 10. Glad I'm not those guys. Ouch! Sorry, I didn't mean to smack you again. You were supposed to take a step forward there. Kaleem, your movements are smooth and crisp, but you're still making a lot of basic errors. Yeah, when I get into the groove, sometimes I just kind of wind up letting my body do its own thing. Conversely, Jamil, your steps are technically beyond reproach, but remember that a dance that's too perfect can appear lifeless. Thank you, Vil. Hey, Vil, you, Grim, and I are just dropping to see how practice is going. Is our house warden pulling his weight? Hey! Oh, hey, Leon, I hope you're not skipping out of... Whoa, what the big deal here? He's got vases sitting on his head and shoulder! Vil, take these stupid things off of me, now! This is an essential step in fixing your posture. Keep going until you can walk a full lap around the room without spilling any water. You little... Ah! Ow! Leona's so guy looked like he just went for a swim! And you spilt some more water already. Start over! Oh, and don't worry, I'll be happy to refill your vases every single time they run out of water. Nope, that's it. I'm done. It can stay winter for the rest of my life for all I care. Anything beats all this clowning around. Jonas in shabby shape and Kaleem's and Jamil's dance all stilled. You guys are really gonna be ready for time for the Fairy Gala? You guys don't steal the show, we're not gonna be stealing much of anything else. Maybe we need a change of plan. There's nothing for you to worry about. I will ensure the success of Operation Steal the Show. My professional pride demands nothing less. But how are you gonna pull that off? There's only one surefire way to succeed. Drilling until your muscle memory couldn't forget even if it wanted to. Yikes, he just gave them magical kicks in the pants. Get up, you three. From this point forward, if you sit without my express permission, you're doing 500 squats. Leona, put the face back on your head and get back to walking. If you spill any more water, your penalty will be an hour-long air share exercise. You won't get anywhere without developing your core muscles. Kaleem, Jamil, if either of you slip up, run a 3-legged lap around the school. You'll be held jointly responsible until you're in sync. But that's not... Who are you to order me to do anything? Vil Shonhai, world-class supermodel, that's who. Real glad I'm not those guys right about now. Oh my god. Oh, come on. Okay. What the fuck? What the fuck is that dancing? Okay, I'm gonna have to like check out what the fuck are those moves these guys are doing. Like what? It looks like their bodies are becoming rag dolls. Okay. Actually doing pretty well. The phone doesn't feel like it's lagging. Okay. Okay. Come on. Oh my god! Oh, wait. I thought I was done. Oh! Okay, I did it perfectly! Let's go! I had a perfect score! Well, not a perfect score, but like close, but a great combo. Great combo, new record. Okay, you've read all currently available. Yep. Okay, so yeah, that last one was literally the last one. So thank y'all for coming. Thank you, Vintage Lunatic and Rainbow Sprinkles, and anyone else who was coming and going. Okay, so for the time being, I'm gonna go out ahead and start writing up the event guide and getting a lot of math done. So, hi Irene, I'm sorry, but I literally just finished finished what was out of the event, so sorry a little bit late. Okay, there's really no one for me to raid right now, so I don't think it... Anyway, thank you, love you, hope to see you all again in a few days when I do the second half of this event. I'm gonna go and do a really thank you for the follow, Irene. Gosh. God, that's so loud. I still need to lower that. Anyway, although the stream, let's face it was all perfect. Just the sudden GSSR and then suddenly getting Floyd. Yes, just perfect. And then getting fucking Jamil in the single pay 10 shot. Yes, I got everything I wanted quickly. I mean, I would have loved to get Leona, but I still need to save up for Starry Night 2s. Anyway, see y'all, I guess tomorrow. I think I got a stream tomorrow. I'm gonna go work on an event guide with all of the info I've got now that I got how much we can farm of each part. Okay, bye-bye.